Morning guys, June 18th, 2026. I had a call from AC not working on the second floor. I've been there. I think he's got a whirlpool unit there. I think he's got a little whirlpool unit for the second floor that's not cooling. And I've been there before a couple of times. I think I replaced a capacitor on a unit or something last time I was there. Last night he was supposed to run out and get some filters for the system, so we could change the filters. Try to get you some shots over there. Pretty low on gas, I bet you. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Probably low on gas.
How we doing, Steve?
Alright, how about you?
Good. You don't go to the gym no more?
I gotta go back. Where do you go?
I go over there too, Planet Fitness.
Oh, I don't go there, no. I've been going to the Dartmouth Total Fitness one. They wouldn't let me take my gym bag around.
Why?
I don't know. You know, you got your water, you got a little gym bag, you got your water and your cloth in there,
yeah.
Right? And you got your you know, wallet and whatnot. You take it with you. Just a small little bag, so I can drink my water and wipe if I'm sweating. They wouldn't allow that on the floor.
Why?
I don't know.
Because nowadays they're worried that you might blow up the place with a bomb.
They thought I was going to steal their weights or something.
Maybe.
So I left. I went to the Dartmouth Total Fitness. It was closer, and they let me take my gym bag in with me. Bro, I don't want to steal their fucking junk shit.
I know.
Right?
What does that do? It tells you if it's covered.
I'm gonna check the pressures. We'll see what the pressures are, suction and the low and the high side, and we'll see if we have to add gas to it. You got a new dog, huh?
It's my brother. He's down for the weekend.
Oh, okay.
He's got us this dog.
Yeah, we're low on gas. 44 on the suction. See that 44 there? That should be at least above 60.
Yeah.
So it's low on Freon, R22. I gotta get some gas.
Okay.
No, well, it's gonna ice up like that. That's why it's not cooling.
Yeah, right up.
Oh, we're gonna give it some gas.
The Catalyst.
Yeah, oh, you still there? No?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna give it some gas. This is R22. Alright, I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I got another can. That other can I had was getting low. We're giving it some Gundy, mama. Watch this 64 here. When that starts dropping, we know we're getting close. See the 64.7? Wouldn't hurt to hit this coil with a garden hose, a south side coil. Some R22, mama. Definitely starting to feel some heat coming out of here. It don't hurt to put the R22 on top of the heat if the can is getting a little low. See, this is going to start dropping. This 64. We want this to start dropping a little bit, and then that'll bring that superheat down. See, we're dropping there. 63.8, 63.7. We got the charge off right now. We're going to see. Give it a minute. We were dropping here. The suction line's starting to come back colder. put the air filters in. He got the filters, he's putting them in upstairs. There's 3 of them. 12 by 12, 14 by 14, and 14 by 25 by 1. Gotta give it a little bit more. Give it a little bit more. How you doing, Mama? Should be dropping here on the suction line coming back. The temperature should start dropping. That should bring that superheat down. Around 20 or so is good. Subcooling at 11. We're good with that. You guys can see that. On a real hot day, superheat will be higher than if it's like a cool day. If it's like 65 degrees out, then the superheat will be low. 7 or 8 on a piston. Real hot day, 90 degrees, the superheat will be 25. Today's a 20 degree superheat day. So 66 on the suction, 20 degree superheat, that's good. I'm good right there with it. I'm just gonna dump the rest of some of my hose in there and take them off my hose.
All set.
Do you got a garden hose where we can spray these coils down?
Yes.
I just come back from one job. It was such a flippin' hack job. They wanted me to try to fix it, and I refused to because it was such a flippin' hack job. Some other guy did, and they want me to get involved over there. It's like, I can't. I got standards, you know? Yeah. I'm only gonna get involved with shit that's, if it's too bad, I don't want nothing to do with it. Guy puts a system in 5 years ago, never attaches the supply and return plenum. It's all a flippin' mess. They want me to go fix this fucking mess? No way. Once I get involved over there, my name's on it.
Exactly. So you're gonna fix somebody else's efforts.
I went to go look at it and I decided against it. I didn't want to. They were pissed at me. It's like, well, call that guy back who supposedly did the job. Let him fix it.
What do they say?
He won't return a call. Well, they gave it a good hose and I cleaned all that shit out from inside there. It was really dirty. Left a moss growing in there and everything. I gave it a good hosing, best I could. Give it a good douche, Mama. Put a couple of good JB caps on there. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's all full of dog piss. This one's really bad. Look at this thing. Somebody put cleaner on there and look at that. Dog's been pissing on the flipping thing. Not good. The Kenmore. That's dog piss. This one's still holding the charge. Surprisingly, but look at that. Flipping dog piss. This one's holding on his last leg. Look at this fucking thing. This one's bad. I do what I can, guy. I mean, I am not a miracle worker. This one's still cool in the house. I'm surprised, man. Pressures look a little queer on the thing, but what am I gonna do? Do the best you can, guy. I mean, that's about it. What else you gonna do? This one's really bad with dog piss. That's all dog piss in there. Somebody's been pissing in it. Pissing over here. The flipping dog.